Harrison Butker ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Dak going to start out going to the air. Being chased out left. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. On 2nd and 9, Prescott buying time to his left. This is caught by Hilton. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to...
Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb, 26 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now Mahomes into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Steps away. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown, then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
After the made field goal, Maher back out there to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelce. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now here's Mahomes. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelce, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Cowboys are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down, Prescott on the move to his left. And it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelce is complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. On second down, Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott rolling to his left. He'll get this to Elliott. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third and short yardage, Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott keeping it himself from 8 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing. Yeah, Mahomes hit. He lost the football, but it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. We have 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott, he'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes rolling to his right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he takes this one back in.